Hey everyone, Starshine here, welcome back to another video. I really hope we get a non-toxic game for this single time. I am not so sure if this is possible, but I'm sure if you check this video out, then it is definitely happening. So without any further ado, let's check this out. Alright, it's an interesting one, isn't it? This 5-wheat spot, which is taken of course, is pretty killing, isn't it? Wow. That is a very amazing first setup. I think that's a... Oh my goodness, someone is friendly. Alright, I think this 5-hit spot is pretty strong. It's giving you 2 resources, which are not that valuable maybe, because wood is a lot on the board. Same as sheep, but the 5 wheat, that seems pretty strong. Also, yellow just blocked a little bit the sheep port. But otherwise, we don't have too many good trading options, don't we? So the wood port over here, not so sure if that's too helpful. The ore port is also in a pretty bad spot, so... And we see 369 next, okay. That doesn't leave us with too many wood options, that's too bad. In general, that doesn't leave us with too many options, does it? Not seeing anything that's pretty good. It feels a little bit like, no matter what I pick, it's always awful, so... I am picking the 3, 6, 11 over here, I guess. It does open 6, 11, 12 though, so not so sure about that. Alright, I guess I take 2, 9, 10, but that's so awful. I never see the setup winning, but okay. Let's see. That was a mistake there. Time was running out. I should have taken that lowers 3, 6, 11. 6, 11, 12 might be either taken or I will probably lose a race against yellow there, so. And the 3, 4, 8 is of course taken, so. Now, what is yellow's plan? It goes 3, 8 with the brick port, okay. I'm not so sure if I would have done that because the 4 sheep is maybe not unvaluable, so. Question is what is Blue now doing, but he's probably taking one of the worst spots, so. The 6, 11, 12 is opened. It's still a race though, so let's see how this goes. Yellow's not getting any wheat, that's the thing. The 6, 11, 12 is not too valuable to be honest, because yeah, it will maybe be blocked when we are triple settled on it, and I already do get way more brick. It is a good production spot, that's the thing. Alright, oh my goodness, a lovely 2. Yeah, 2 was pretty valuable already. Nice, a 6. People do start with a lot of wheat though, so red also does have a wheat for star. Red does not have any brick, that's the thing. Okay, he's getting the wheat, that's the problem now for me. But let's see. An 8. Do I place down the road? I'm not getting too many resources, so I think I'm fine. Oh, they could result in an early city though. Oh my goodness, I really see the 7 rolling. It's passing. Okay, no 7, come on, no 7. Alright. So, am I getting a brick here? No. Okay, then we just place on the city on the 2, 9, 10. And... yeah, let's just pass. Another 8, so he does have a lot of sheep on hand. So if he gets his turn, it's definitely the 6 out of 12 for him. But I guess it could be worse. I do have a lot of settlement spots, so 2, 5, 2, 6. I mean, I do need 2 spots, 2 rows for the 2, 6, but still. It's not impossible to go there. The 4, 8 is that valuable for orange, though. A 6. I can do that, that's fine. So otherwise he 4 for 1's the sheep, so. He rather goes for the 6, 11, 12 though, okay. But still I think it's better to have 2 sheep in hand than he 4 for 1's it, so. Nice, and we get a brick back, so that's a 2, 5. This is going pretty well, isn't it? Wouldn't have expected that. It's again, like, it can only go down from this point, can it? Brick for 2 wheat, wow. Just wow. I feel like blue is also still on a pretty strong one though it did not go so well for him so far. Alright, let's go for the 2, 5. It is of course a very good spot. As we have also citied up the 9 already, which will probably not be blocked a lot, so... I don't see the yellow buying too many deaths, so... But, oh my goodness, can we please talk about how huge the 2 would be for us? Oh my goodness! Called it! Because people will ask me that, no, I am not commentating after I'm recording, so... Okay, 10 cards, you gotta have the settlement now. Weed for 2 sheep. How about orange sheep? 2 sheep is not doing too much. Alright, nice. That's a good one. And how could he not have weed? We rolled a 3. And he started with a weed. And we did not roll a 7, so I'm not so sure how he cannot have that. But okay. Okay, 9 cards and he's passing, that's so hard. But yeah, a 9. Do I buy 2 deaths now? I think so. A knight and a VP is nice. I'm not so sure if the settlement city would have been more valuable, but I think 2 deaths are pretty huge, so giving us the edge on the army race, so not so sure if it's a race, but yeah, blue does have a good spot for army, but yeah, there he goes. Blue's looking pretty strong because he will also see the settlement up on a 5, so weed again. Not for 1 sheep. That is more my taste. Probably giving him a city, but now I read I want 2 sheep. It's a research I'm not getting, so yeah, the city is pretty strong though. Not so sure if that was worth it. Also, I'm not so sure, should I go for the second city now, or what's the plan? It's interesting though, we haven't had a single 7 so far. Okay. Oh, there we go. I'm calling out the numbers, aren't I? So no one actually needs the sheep, that's the thing. And it's right blue's turn. I think I blocked the 5 here. Let's go. Okay, that's not too bad, and we definitely buy another death here, and we get another VP. I'm not so sure about that. That's valuable, but that's true. So red was 2 orbits above 7. That was pretty lucky. So the thing is, with army, we are on 8, but the problem is we're pretty far away from army. Alright, a 7. That's a shame if I wouldn't block the 5 wheat here, but... Ah, of course there were. I can live with the 6 brick block, I think. Did I play a knight for that? I don't think so. Oh, good decision. Okay, let's block blue now, and then everyone's blocked. Sheep is pretty... Yeah, well, sheep is decent, I guess. Not a 6. I think that was a good steal deal there. Sheep is more valuable than wood, so... At least for me. Okay, what do we got? An 11. Where am I going now? 2-6, I guess? Yeah. Do we play a knight? I think so. Let's do it. Let's choose another card from blue there. A wood, okay. Not a 11, wow. The 3 for 1 is pretty huge for him. Helping him a lot maybe to balance. That was a strong block there, nice. I do have 3 wheat tiles in theory though. Okay, I do have 7 cards, so I can 7 out, isn't that something? And we roll a 3. Do I buy 2 more deaths is the question. I'm definitely buying 1, come on. A mono. Let's place another one. I just empty out my hand, I think that's reasonable. Oh, of course, the rope building. I mean, it doesn't has to be bad, but it's not getting me any closer to army. I mean, I might be able to connect now, though. Don't see someone else going for a road too actively, so... It's another city too bad. 9. Would it be good research for me to mono? Probably ore. Also buying a death. 6. Okay, should I try to get a settlement up? Alright, I'm not getting a deal here. Too bad. Could also connect my road down, and I'm on 8 roads. I'm not so sure that could be beaten by someone too soonish, so. But then I am the target again for the rest of the game. I don't like to be the target. Let's just pass. 9, okay. Yellow is getting a lot of road materials though. 6 brick is such a huge tile for a yellow there. It's 2 free cards for him every time we roll it. Good thing is the sheep deals are pretty easy to get. But with him having the brick port now, of course he is way more flexible. Playing a knight. Forwarding for wood there, okay. So I'm happy about 2. 5. There is a lot of ore on the board, isn't there? Yeah, I think I played a mono here. There can't be much left in the bank. Yes, there we go. Isn't that even game? Let's place up the city. Then let's get another settlement. And let's place down one more road. Alright, that mono was pretty strong, wasn't it? Alright, GG. Yeah, that was pretty lucky though, wasn't it? 40 turns was also pretty fast now. Alright, what do we have from the dice sets though? That was pretty interesting, I think. So the 5 and the 23 were basically the same, which means my retiles were basically as good as this one retile from blue. Besides, 8 did roll really much, but didn't do too much for anyone. I'm also not on 8, so I wasn't too lucky from that perspective, but what was pretty lucky for me is definitely the 9. So, of course, that gave yellow a lot of wood, and also the others got their ore, but I don't think the blue had enough wheat to pair that too well, and yes, of course, yellow a lot needed his break already for 2-for-1ing for other resources, so the wood wasn't too handy for him in some situations. Yeah, otherwise, not much to say about this one. I think it was also pretty good for us that we did not roll too many 7s, especially in the beginning. Like, so we had no 7 at all for such a long time, and you also see that we only got 7 rubs in this game, with the knights being counted in. So yeah, happy game, I guess. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I really hope we can see you on the next one. Have a shining day, and see ya!